What is going on, my loves? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, I've been super sick the last few days. I'm just getting like back to a place where I have a little bit of energy to do it. So, bear with me, guys. But I hope everyone is doing well. So, my loves, it is September 11th, 2025, when I am recording this. Okay, this is a collective reading, so this is for all signs. If the title called to you or if the video called to you, then this message is for you. Alright, so we're going to do past, present, and future. Let's see what's going on. Now keep in mind, my loves, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay. So let's see, what is going on with the collective? We're going to start in the past here. What is going on with the collective? Starting with the past. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. Sakura, get down. And we have the King of Swords reversed. The Chariot reverse. There is a situation that was out of your control or someone's control here. Okay, because I feel like something started. Like maybe someone tried talking to you romantically. Maybe someone tried to get you into like a new business plan or into some sort of new idea. But there was a lot of illusion behind something. And I feel like you could have been working with a person that was very like narcissistic in some way, shape, or form. Um, or you just would have been in an environment that would have been so destructive for you. Okay, it's something that at first a person looks at and they're like, oh my God, this could be the most exciting thing that's happened to me in a while. But, there's something about it that it's like, not everything is what it seems. Okay, with the Six of Wands reverse, I feel like this is something that if you did go forward with it, you realize like, okay, this is not something um, that one should want to succeed in. This is something one should maybe want to get away from. Okay, so why is this Page of Pentacles here for the past? Why is this Page of Pentacles here for the past? We have the Queen of Wands, so you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or dealing with one. And we have the Temperance card. The Fool card reverse. Justice card reverse. Three of Swords reverse. What's interesting about this is that I feel like this is happening at a time that you are starting something new, because mind you, we're still in the past here. So I feel like you're starting something new and your spirit really resonated with it. And this is something that you felt very passionate about, very strongly about. And you're excited about this and it seems good. And I feel like at a time where you're about to do something new and exciting for yourself, something else comes in. Something else is trying to distract you, because I feel like you have something solid going. Okay, then there's something here where spirit's like, no, 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 stay focused. Like, don't, get distracted by this, because you're doing an injustice to yourself. Because there's something where I feel like you were healing, you were building yourself back up, you're putting yourself in like a good place, you're starting something that's worthwhile. And then again, some sort of distraction comes in here. All right, so why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, you guys were definitely tested with something, and a lot of you were like, no, I already threw in the towel when it came to this. I'm not doing this. This is something that you genuinely, like, you don't have the effort for it anymore. And I feel like it's something where it's like, didn't you hear me say no before? Ooh, that's hot. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you are like, no, this isn't going to work. With the Five of Wands reverse, you're like, no, I'm not fighting this. Like, you see the truth behind it. And I feel like a lot of you are like, absolutely not. Judgment card reversed. All right, so why is the King of Swords reversed here? Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is not an energy that's good for you. This is an energy that like really throws you off course. Yeah, it's something that you're already in the process of healing. Okay, like if this is something that felt really really heavy to you in the past, I don't think it felt as heavy or heavy at all at the point that something is trying to distract you. Okay. Like an example, and I know this is definitely not going to resonate with everyone, but just an example of what I feel like. Imagine like you get out of like the worst relationship ever, or one that just wasn't good for you. And then, down the line, some time passes and you meet the absolute love of your life. And you're like, oh my God, this is how it feels like to get treated well. And so let's say you're getting married or you're about to do something big within that relationship, and then you get a call from like a terrible ex like 3 days before the wedding, like, oh my God, please don't do this. And you're like that's what it feels like. Or it's like, no, like I've been done with this, like what are you doing, like stop it. Okay, so it's a hard no for me, dog. Like that's the energy you guys have here. And we have the lovers reverse, so for some of you it could be a scenario somewhat like that maybe. Okay, but the worst is over. You're completely out of that. So what's going on in the present moment? We have the Justice card reversed. The Knight of Swords. The Moon card reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. There's something that's going to come to light where a person just feels like their heart is gutted in a sense. Okay. It could be something where you're committing to something else, you're committing to something new, and maybe something or someone from your past is like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this. But there's something that comes to light where somebody's just like, damn, how could this be happening to me? Okay. But I keep seeing that this is something that you've seen past, like you've seen the reality of it. So for those who are coming to this video, I feel like for a lot of you, um, you saw the reality of something. So it's like this could be a situation where it's like someone genuinely sees you moving on, or they see you just doing well in life and not being attached to a certain situation anymore. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, collective, what are you doing to me? So, yeah, I feel like someone feels like there's an injustice, but I don't actually think that there is one from what I'm feeling here. Why is this Justice card reversed? We have the King of Pentacles, so you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or dealing with one. And we have the World card. Guys, like regardless of what signs are involved here, what this is telling me is that not only do you close out a chapter, but there's something that happens in your life, and we're in the present moment right now. So if this hasn't already happened, like this is gonna happen soon. Okay, there's something that happens that you close out some sort of chapter, and you really make some sort of breakthrough, because I see a new chapter here, and one that is very fruitful. Okay, so I feel like there's something that happens for some of you, like maybe you get a super well-paying job. For others of you, maybe you get an expected or unexpected huge like inheritance of some sort. Um, but I feel like someone's going to look at an achievement that you made, and they're going to be like, damn, like the collective has that, and now I'm not part of that. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? And we have the Hierophant reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed. Because whatever or whoever you have already cut out, or that you knew you had to cut out, they weren't meant to be part of this. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. Now this is the center card, the central energy, what everything taps into. So you could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, dealing with one. But let's see. Ten of Wands reverse. Yeah, you look at the situation, and you have mind over heart energy 1,000%. You've completely dropped the burden of something. And it's so much easier to drop the burden of something and to put a situation to rest when you have so much stability that comes in behind you. So some of you are gonna be like, yo, I didn't even miss you before. And now I got money, or I got this inheritance, or I got this new job. Like, shit has gotten even better. Like, I'm missing you way less, you know? So there's something that happens that it just makes it that much easier for you guys to continue moving forward. Like, there's something you figure out about life. Um, I just feel like a lot of you are gonna have like an aha moment. It's like, oh, okay, so this is why I had to wait, or this is why it didn't happen before, or this is why God is finally holding it down now. You know what I'm saying? You just you know not to let the past touch this new era in your life. Why is this moon card reversed here in the present moment? Why is this moon? Sakura, get down now. Thank you. Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Cats listen to everything you say, they said. You guys, like, for my cat owners in here, does your cat ever look you in the eye when you're telling them not to do something right as they're about to do it? Oh my goodness. All right, guys, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. Guys, look, I don't know what sort of come up y'all are about to have, what sort of inheritance, what sort of raise, what sort of breakthrough. Like, this could be something like, let's say you wrote a book, whether it's already dropped or it just dropped, and let's say maybe there wasn't a lot of momentum around it, and then, I don't know, a celebrity gets their hands on it, or somebody with a lot of influence gets their hands on it, and they talk about it, and next thing you know, you wake up and it's like 1,000 sales overnight. You're like, yeah, bitch, let's go out to eat. It's on you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's just something you realize that it's so fruitful, and this is something that y'all been worried about. This is something where you're like, yo, am I ever gonna make this breakthrough? Am I ever gonna feel better? Am I ever gonna be where I need to be or where I want to be? Okay, so there's something you realize, and this is something again in regards to um, something being very fruitful in your life. Like, you've been worried about something in a certain extent. Okay, maybe it's like, when I'm gonna be able to easily pay my bills, or when can I get the house of my dreams, or and you're just like, oh shit, and everything's clicking. But again, this is something you were worried about, and this is something that in the past, and maybe up until now, you feel like you've always had to bend over backwards for just a little bit of recognition, okay, or for a little bit of a breakthrough. Um, or maybe things have just been very, very difficult. Maybe you're somebody that's had to work long hours or multiple jobs, okay, and it's like, it's something that's been so tough before. You've been so worried about it before, and now it's like, oh, and something just clicks, and this is something that makes your life a lot easier. And I'm hearing that for a lot of you, you're finding this out now, and it's happening now because of what you've put in the past with the Six of Cups reversed. Like, you're good now, you're balanced, you're not worried about, like, there's just something you were worried about before, and now you're not worried about it at all. Okay, so some of you could have been like, damn, like, how am I going to pay for that oil change? And now you're like, damn, should I get this Ferrari? Should I get this Maserati? Should I get, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you're gonna have a different sort of like damn, because now it's like a damn where it's like you have a lot of choices and much less restrictions. It's kind of like when you guys go to the Cheesecake Factory, what the fuck am I gonna eat? This menu is like 27 pages. All right. Like, that's what your life is gonna feel like that Cheesecake Factory menu. Like, damn, I have access to all of this? Okay. So let's go into the future. We have the Six of Wands reversed and the Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's like someone, there's something so problematic around whatever come up you're about to have. And I feel like you guys are looking someone in the eyes, and it's like, what don't you understand? Like, you're not going to be part of this. I'm sorry, but you're not part of this. So that's really what it feels like to me. And it's like, yo, like, you lost. You made the wrong choice, or you picked the wrong side, or like whatever it is, guys. It's just something where it's just like, you made your bed, you gotta lie in it now. And someone's gonna feel like, fuck. Like, I really didn't get what I wanted from the collective. And you're just like, no, that's a hard no. You're nowhere, you're gonna be nowhere close to this. Okay, you're like, I'm not gonna fight. I'm done with that fighting stage. It's like, maybe someone should have fixed something with y'all when you were willing to fight, because there's no fight in you left. Okay, and and we've all heard it. Like if someone's still willing to argue with you or still willing to do it back and forth with you, like there's still a shot. It's when someone doesn't care. It's when someone's not fighting no more. It's like, oh, you really lost them. Like you want them to want to argue with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shows at least they still care. But now you just see how something was just so like toxic, so fucking demonic. And you're just like, no, I'm good. You can fight over there, and you move on about your new life that you're very passionate about. Okay, so why is the Six of Wands reversed? Why is the Six of Wands reversed? Let's see if this is tolerable right now. Oh, there we go. Shout out to whoever it was that sent me. It was a Japanese cherry blossom tea. That's what I'm drinking right now. It was on my wish list. So thank you whoever sent it, because this is pulling me through right now. Okay. Why is the Six of Wands reversed here? We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is something where it's like, yo, like, listen, sis, listen, bro, like, you played yourself. This is definitely something where someone's upset because something caught up. All right, like, now someone's looking really stupid. Okay, somebody was very bold in the past with how chaotic something was. And now you make a breakthrough, and someone's like, oh, fuck. And for someone to say, oh, fuck, what does that mean? That means it wasn't expected of you. This is a breakthrough that there's going to be people around you that they did not see this happening. They did not see this being something that can come to pass, where now you're good and the things you were lacking in before, you're not anymore. Okay? And there's going to be signs. Okay? For some of you, maybe you're going to be the one to start telling people about this, but I doubt it. I just feel like there's going to be signs. Okay? If I won the lotto tomorrow, you guys would never hear me announce it, but there's going to be signs. There's going to be signs. It's like, yo, do you have an indoor and outdoor pool? Isn't that house, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be signs. It's you guys are going to have a breakthrough in a way that you can't even hide it. You're going to have access to so much that it's like, of course you're not going to keep everything the same in your life. Because there's certain areas where it's like, no, I wish this was a little better. And you're going to go towards that better. Most people would, who wouldn't choose comfort over struggle, you know? But this is an energy that's played you, that's been very manipulative with you in the past. Okay? And with the Hierophant reverse, you would have never gotten the breakthrough that you guys are getting had you not taken a step back. And going into the future, Spirit's like, this is not something that's supposed to be in. So even if someone comes to you, collective, with like a very heartfelt, sincere apology, like you can take that apology. That's fine. You can give that person peace. That's fine. But you're going to look stupid as fuck if you invite this person to eat at your table, because it's like, yo, they really fucking disrespected you like that. And now they're sitting at the head of the table. Fucking pendeja. You know what I'm saying? Like, idiot. Like, let's not do that. You guys got to remember who was on your side and who was not. Who was supporting you and who wanted to humiliate you and humble you. All right? Who wanted to give you the resources to help you. Who felt that they needed to put you in your place. Because I'm telling you, there's an energy here that felt the need to put you in your place. And the only place that anybody was put is them putting themselves in a really stupid space. And they're conflicted. But you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. You know? We have, okay, the Strength card reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like this energy is going to feel very, very rejected. But there's still going to be a sense of hope here. It's going to be like, okay, well, I spoke to the collective. I let them know I was sorry. So let's just wait this out. You know, the collective has a good heart. Let's just see what happens in time. And it's just like, the only thing they're going to witness is you getting even more blessed than you were already blessed. And they're going to find out about that, and there's just more unhappiness around it. So it's like, this is not going the way somebody pictured. All right, so we have the Judgment card reversed. Why is this here? Why is this Judgment card in reverse? This is the last card for your future. And then we'll get some advice on all this, okay? So we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So yeah, somebody's in shambles. Guys, it's just like someone's realizing they chose the wrong side. They make the wrong decision. They didn't treat you well. And you've walked away. And now someone's like really in their feelings about it. And what's crazy is, like, I feel like this is something that in the past you guys felt a lot towards it. Maybe you guys were mourning it. Maybe you were mad about this. And things get so good that you get to a place that you just genuinely don't care no more. You know? And you walk away. And with the Judgment card reversed, something you guys have to realize about the Judgment card is that it's a very final card. Like, if you say, if you get a reading from me and you're like, Lisette, should I wear the red dress on Friday? Right? And I get the Judgment card reversed, I'm going to tell you, not only should you not wear it on Friday, but you shouldn't wear it, period. Like, give that shit away to somebody. Not because you don't look good in it, but maybe there's something bad attached to that dress. Who gave that to you? Where'd you get it from? Was it a thrift shop? Who owned it before you? You know what I'm saying? So with the Judgment card reversed, like, someone's realizing, like, no, like, you locked in your place outside of my table. Like, you've locked yourself out indefinitely. All right, this is a permanent suspension. Like, you've been expelled from my life, sort of energy. And someone's just going to have to sit with that. The fact that they lost you, the fact that they lost whatever love or good things that came from you. Okay? And they had a choice to do otherwise, but they didn't make the choice. They made the wrong one. So this was inevitable. Once someone made the wrong choice towards you, all of this was inevitable. Spirit was like, not only am I going to bless you, but I'm going to make sure that they cannot touch that blessing. Yikes. All right, so guys, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And of course, guys, if you need a personal reading, my website is there. Make sure you sign up for my website. It'll give you 25% off whichever reading you want to get after. Okay? And yeah, anytime I have like a sale or I make any sort of announcements, you'll get an email. So you'll always get like the discount codes and stuff like that. And whoever's not signed up to the website will not. Unless I post it like publicly, which I try not to do because that's annoying. All right. So what is the advice here for my collective? We have the Justice card and the King of Pentacles reversed. Like, you guys are put in a place where it's like you were pushed not to care or that you struggled a lot. And Spirit's like, listen, I saw that. And you're getting justice. You're getting karma, like good karma because of that. Wheel of Fortune. So collective, I don't know what it is, but you guys are about to see such a huge breakthrough in your life because you were dealing with some heavy, dark shit. And it's like, the more light you have, you got to realize you can attract a lot of fucked up shit. So when you come upon this Wheel of Fortune, the devil will try to peep inside and see what you're doing. Okay? See if, it can still have access to you and to your newfound blessings. And that's a hard no. We have the Knight of Wands. So Spirit is saying, like, you're going to have, the karma you're getting from this is good karma in the sense that you're going to be very passionate about this next step in life. You're very blessed. You're very fortunate. You have a lot going for you. Like, guys, this gives me the energy of, like, being able to do anything or go anywhere, and there's no restrictions. Like, for a lot of you, if this is in regards to finances, I feel like it's going to be the level of finances where, like, let's say your best friend or something is like, yo, I haven't slept in the last 3 days. Like, I am so late on my rent. I got a notice on the door. Like, there's going to be some, like, if you were to hear some shit like that, you would just, like, quietly go about your way, do your own thing, and then they're going to call you the next day, like, yo, I don't know how the hell it happened. The landlord said I'm good, I'm paid up, and you know what I'm saying? And you're just like, oh, that's great. And they're like, no, but seriously. And you're like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's going to be that level of blessings where it's just like, nah, like, we could all eat. Like, what's up? All right. Now we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So, guys, like, something pushed you into a place of either not caring or into a place of complete struggle. And Spirit allowed for that to happen because you needed to see what the truth was behind everything. You needed to see the true faces behind all these masks. All right? You needed to see what the fuck you were dealing with before you had this breakthrough. Okay? If you rob a person with $10, it's not the biggest deal. If you rob someone with 10 million, that's gonna hit a little harder. Okay, so Spirit's like, let me teach you this when we're on a $10 level, so that you're not mourning anything when you're on a 10 million level. You know, whether this has to do with money or not. Like, Spirit needed you to see who was who and what was what around you before this breakthrough. That's why you had to wait. Okay, and now you get this breakthrough. Why? Because none of that is around you. None of it. Okay, a lot of you have shed a lot of people, relationships, a lot of maybe places that you were working or whatever you were doing for work. Like, there's just a lot of shedding here. Maybe you've cut off family. Maybe you've, um, finally made that move out of your hometown, whatever it may be. And because you learned the lessons in the past, you dodged so many bullets. Because with this breakthrough that you have now, this is who would have been around it. This is who would have had access. Okay? So you avoided having, the devil put its nose in your affairs. Okay? So a lot of you in the past were angry. Why me? Why'd you do this to me? Why'd you make me feel like this? And Spirit's like, because you needed to see who the fuck this person was before you come around here just wanting to be like, a car for you, a car for you, a car for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. You needed to see that. And now that you have this new start, you can direct whatever new blessings are coming into your life, you can direct them appropriately. And that towards people, energies, places that don't deserve you. Okay? So you guys had to go through a lot of burden. You had to have a lot of certain fallouts for you to get to this point. But now you're going to be very passionate about the path that you're on because you cut out all the bullshit. All right? Collective, I love this reading. All right? I hope it resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments if it did. And again, guys, if you need anything from me, check out the description below this video. I love you guys. Until next time.